Hey, boxing fans, I'm Miguel Maravilla. I'm here with welterweight Alexis Lex Rocha of Santa Ana as he takes on Blair Cobbs next Saturday, March 19th at the Galen Center in LA on the campus of USC, live on DAZN. Alexis, how do you feel, man, about this upcoming matchup?
Hey Miguel, first of all, thank you for having me. It's my pleasure. Yeah, I feel very excited for this matchup coming up next Saturday.
Blair Cobbs, man, he's a very flashy fighter, undefeated fighter.
Yeah,
Wow, what's he offer to you, man, style wise?
I mean he's definitely an awkward fighter. Strong, a lot of heart, but I think I'll be ready for whatever. No, I know I'll be ready for whatever.
Your last performance, you're coming off a very solid victory against Barraza in your
Yeah,
last fight. Uh, give me a little bit about that fight.
yeah. I mean Barraza was definitely a tough guy. He didn't really engage too much with me. He was more in the shell the whole night, blocking punches. He took a beating, definitely. He had a lot of heart too. And yeah, I was letting my hands go on him, but he wouldn't get out of there. He was in survival mode.
This preparation for this fight, how's it coming along? What have you done anything different? Just because of the magnet, the fight, the co-feature.
No, nothing's been different. Training camp's been the same. It's always tough, hard, grueling training camp. A lot of sacrifices are made, and really, that's just how it is. Every fight's gonna be, different in magnitude, like you said, but the preparation's always gonna be the same, which is gonna be hard.
What's the sparring like preparing for a Blair Cobb style?
I mean, really, you can't really imitate the style too much. It's very hard to find the style like that. But I definitely did spar with a lot of southpaws up in RGBA Riverside. I sparred a week with Regis Prograis, who was down in LA. So yeah, sparring's been really good with southpaws.
You feel that some of those some of those names, some of that sparring's definitely going to benefit you here with the style of Cobbs.
I definitely do believe so.
Now, your your only defeat, you lost a close one to Rashidi Alice. How have what have we learned from that fight? How have we transitioned coming into this fight?
Yeah, my mindset's just different. The way I carry myself, I put too much pressure on me back then, which with the undefeated whole don't let your old go. You don't want to get beaten. I hate losing, period. And yeah, I think my mentality just once I lost, I feel like all that pressure, like I put myself, was just cleared off my chest, really. And it's funny, people think that once you lose a lot of confidence. But I honestly feel like my confidence shot up after that fight.
Right. I spoke to Blair and he mentioned, he pretty much mentioned the same thing, that a lot of fighters they're protecting their all, but he says he's ready to go whenever. Uh,
Mm.
do you feel just because of the matchup, the records are almost similar?
Mm.
Style wise, what's this fight gonna be like?
I mean, it's gonna be fight. It's fan friendly, my style. It's always gonna come forward, but I am gonna have to switch it up a little bit this fight. So see whatever style he brings, and I know I'll be ready for it.
What is a victory over Blair Cobbs? What does that represent for you in terms of your status in the division, your status amongst your progress?
Mm. Yeah, definitely. It'd be a big progress, be a big step in my career. But I just gotta go in there, focus, throw it all on the line out there, and then, God willing, get that W, like I know I can. And yeah, just climb up the rankings after that.
Where where do you see yourself in the division?
Where do I see myself as in right now?
Yes.
I'm barely sneaking the radar, man. I've been flying low key, as they say, but people will know who I am March 19th.
Obviously, a victory here will catapult you, up the rankings, correct?
Yes, definitely. I do believe so. Like I said, Blair Cobbs is a good fighter. He's undefeated, but a victory over him would definitely put me up there.
You're going to be fighting in downtown LA. Of course, you're a Santa Ana fighter, but
Yeah.
are you you're going to be the hometown fighter when it comes to you and him. Are you expecting a big turnout, support fan base?
Yeah, definitely. I'm very grateful to have the support of my community. Santa Ana always following me, always repping me, always supporting me, I should say. And yeah, I definitely do think I'm gonna have a lot of people there.
Now, what's it like representing your community, Santa Ana? I know in the years we've had a lot of fighting towns. You've had Oxnard, you've had
Yeah,
Riverside's coming up now, and you and your brother have put Santa Ana boxing on the map.
yeah, definitely. I'm very, very happy and very excited to always be representing my state, my city. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
and which is Santa Ana. A lot of people talk down on it because it could be a little problematic. There's a lot of violence at times, but that's if you're in the wrong crowd. But people don't see the good examples, like the workers, the hardworking people. Me, my brother, the good examples that come out of Santa Ana, the role models that we should be for younger crowds, especially what I want to be for the younger people.
Good to hear, man. You an Angel or Dodger fan?
I don't like sports, man. I'm a weird guy, man. I don't really follow any sports other than boxing and UFC. So combat sports.
Combat sports. What?
Yeah,
So you never partook in any sports when you were a kid? Any of that? What
never,
made you
man.
turn into boxing?
What made me turn into boxing was to lose weight. I was very heavy, so that explains why I wasn't athletic or wasn't into sports as a kid. I was very heavy. I was into video games. Don't get me wrong. Xbox 360, PS, and yeah, I just wanted to lose weight first. I wasn't living a good lifestyle. I was about 205 pounds when I was 11 years old, so I started going to
Wow.
the gym. Yeah, went to the gym, and then from there, just started boxing.
Now, as when you started boxing, and even now, are you one of these fighters that follows the sport? Because there's a lot of fighters that
Mm.
they just train. They don't even focus on the sport. They don't even watch it.
Yeah.
They focus on themselves. Are you a fan of the sport?
I am a fan of the sport. I do have a lot of fighters out there that I took my hats off to that are really good. And yeah, I do like finding the sport. I love the sport. It's what I do. It's what I dream. It's what I've always dreamt of doing when I was a little kid. When I was 12, I was always wanted to be professional. Once I started fighting amateurs, I always wanted to be professional after that. So definitely, I'm a big fan of the sport.
Who was a fighter you wanted to be like
Wanted to be like
when you were a
um,
kid?
Oscar De La Hoya. I remember always seeing him when I was training for the amateurs. I wanted to make the Olympic team. So what I would do, I would play Oscar's old highlight videos when he was in the amateurs, when he won the gold medal, and I was very excited seeing him fighting. And from there, I was like, damn, I want to be just like this guy. I mean, he's Mexican American, born in East Los Angeles. Almost similar to I'm almost similar to his story. So definitely, I looked up to him.
Obviously, it must have been a dream come true when you signed with Golden Boy. Obviously, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely some dream come true. I put so much hard work into this, and to be signed with someone that you looked up to, it's definitely a dream come true.
As far as the fight goes, what can we expect? What will we see from Alexis Lex Rocha?
Yeah, you'll see an explosive fighter, which in Alexis Rocha. Hope everyone tunes in next March night. Hope everyone tunes in next Saturday, March 19th, to see who Alexis Rocha is.
There you have it, Alexis Rocha. He'll be taking on Blair Cobbs next Saturday, live on the Zone. Don't miss it.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Miguel.
Thanks, Alexis, man. Good luck.